Hi everyone, it's Adriana Harlan. Today we're going to be making some delicious chocolate coconut macaroons that are bursting with coconut and chocolate flavor, chewy, moist, and full of chocolate chips on the inside. And they are also irresistible when dipped and drizzled in chocolate. This isn't just another coconut macaroons recipe. This is a stellar, healthy, and very chocolatey macaroon. Easy to make in just one bowl without eggs or condensed milk. And you have the option to bake or no bake them. This is another healthy recipe for you to enjoy with your family that is gluten-free, vegan, and paleo-friendly. After you watch this video, be sure to check out the blog post on my website to print the recipe. The link is in the description of this video. So one of the key ingredients in this recipe is almond butter. But you see here how the oils in the jar rise to the top? We want to mix the contents in the jar until fully incorporated before measuring the amount needed. This is very important so that we don't add extra moisture in the recipe. So to make mixing easier, I'm going to use an immersion blender. But if you like, make your own almond butter to use in this recipe like I taught you how in my flourless chocolate chip cookies video. Almond butter is one of the star ingredients in this recipe because it's sticky and replaces the need to use eggs, helping to bind the ingredients. Plus, it tastes amazing and naturally sweet. Using my scale here, I'm going to measure the amount I need. And next, let's add all of the other ingredients of this recipe in the bowl. Add on sweetened shredded coconut to give our macaroons the perfect chewy texture and coconut flavor. Next, I'm gonna add raw cacao powder, and I recommend using raw cacao instead of cocoa or Dutch processed cocoa because raw cacao is naturally sweeter, doesn't contain added ingredients, and because it's made from cold pressing unroasted cocoa beans, which means it's full of healthy antioxidants and minerals. Then add coconut oil, or you can use the oil that has separated in your jar of nut butter. Then the sweetener, I'm using raw honey, but you can use any other liquid sweetener, such as maple syrup, or for keto, use a low-carb sweetener. Next, I'm gonna add vanilla extract, and I'm using my homemade vanilla extract that I taught you how to make on another video. Let's finish it off with a pinch of salt. And finally, our delicious chocolate chips. But keep on watching because you still have to watch me bathe these macaroons in melted dark chocolate. Mix with your spatula and hands until the dough forms. The texture of the dough should be slightly crumbly but stick together. But if you don't get this texture, check out the troubleshooting notes on my blog post to see how you can fix it if it's dry and crumbly or wet, oily, and runny. Next, scoop tablespoons full of dough onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and use a medium cookie scoop if you have one to get perfect macaroon domes of the same shape and size. Now we have the option to bake or no bake our macaroons. The texture does not change if you bake them or not. However, if you do bake them, they have a wonderful toasted coconut flavor, which is my favorite. I suggest you put some in the fridge, but bake some to see how you like them the most. If you choose to bake them, bake in a preheated oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Let them cool and then put them in the fridge to chill for about 20 minutes. If you're not baking them, just place them directly in the fridge to chill. While my macaroons are chilling, I'm going to melt some dark chocolate in a double boiler because chocolate dipped macaroons are the best. Super chocolatey and also a touch sweeter. Now that they are nice and cold, dip the bottom of each macaroon in melted chocolate, returning them to the lined baking sheet. And now let's finish them with a beautiful drizzle of chocolate on top. I make this recipe all the time, but I always wondered how they would turn out if I shred coconut meat from fresh coconuts and use it instead of dried shredded coconut. I bet they would be even better. Let's try it and leave a comment below with the results. What do you think? These chocolate coconut macaroons are the perfect healthy snack to have stocked in your fridge to curb that daily sweet tooth that we all have. My family loves them so much, and I know yours will too. If you make them, please let me know how they turn out and leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you like this recipe. It's time for me to taste my macaroons. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy, guys.